Hey, I'm Charlie. Welcome back to my channel. This is day 1 of the flexibility series, and today we're focusing on hamstrings and hip flexors. You won't need any props for this practice, but if you have sensitive knees, I recommend having something soft to place under them, just so they have a little bit more cushioning. And with that being said, let's get into it. So we're going to start standing, so you can set your feet as wide as your mat. Then start with a gentle bend in your knees, hands on your hips, and fold forwards. Go easy at first because it's likely that your legs are not warmed up, so don't expect to go super deep straight away. And take a hold of opposite elbow and just start to sway it out side to side. If you're feeling a little unstable, spread your toes, press through all 4 corners of your feet. And then as you sway here, start to pay attention to your breath, breathing in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. And your breath will be key throughout this practice to help you work through any discomfort. So try to find that steady, even breath. Then starting to slow down your sway, find where center is and hang out there. If you feel that all of your weight is back through your heels, shift your weight forwards into your toes so that your weight is distributed evenly. We'll hold it here. Deep breath in through your nose. Audible exhale out through your mouth. Let's go for 2 more of those. Inhale deeply. Exhale it out. 1 more last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Nice. And keeping your arms as they are, lift your chest halfway so that your chest is level with the ground. We're going to hold. Inhale. Exhale as you fold forwards. A few more like that. So coming up on your inhale, go halfway. Try to find that long spine. Exhale as you lower down and fold. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Move with your breath. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Lift. And lower. Keep pressing through your feet for stability. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, lower. Let's hold it there. See if you can hang a little bit heavier. Maybe now you start to straighten the legs. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Nice. Bring your fingertips to the mat. You can bend your knees if you need to. I know not everyone is going to be as close to the floor as I am because I'm only 5 foot, so it is a little easier for me. And then walk your hands towards your right foot and you can fold over your right leg. If the back of your neck is starting to feel a little tense, bring your chin to your chest so your head can hang heavy. Again, remember your breath. Find that even inhale and that smooth exhale. Great, then walking your hands over to your left foot, fold over your left leg. Good, then walking your hands back through center. This time on your inhale, lift your chest halfway. Then as you exhale, fold forwards, begin to walk your hands through your feet. Then angle the crown of your head down to the mat to bring you into a deeper fold. Take a breath here. And a complete breath out. Then on your inhale, you can walk the hands forwards, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. And with your exhale, you'll fold forwards, walk the hands back through your feet. Crown of the head points down. Take a breath here. Full exhale out. Walking the feet forwards last time. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, walk your hands through your feet. See if you can go even further this time with the hands, and we'll hold it here 5 breaths. Shift your weight into your toes. See if you can fold in a little further. 3 more breaths to go. Great, and lifting your chest, walk your hands as far forwards as they will go, and then step your feet back into downward facing dog. And we'll start by pedaling out the legs here so we get a little bit more movement into the lower body. Move in any way that feels good. So even if it feels strange, go ahead. Get a little creative with your downward dog. And then when you're feeling a little bit more ready, settle in, find stillness. And then lift your right leg high. Inhale as the leg goes up. And exhale, lower the leg back down. Tap your toes on the mat. And then sweep the leg back up with power. Inhale. Exhale, lower it down. 3 more of these to go. So lift with control and power. Lower with control. 2 more, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Last one, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Then lift that leg up one more time. Look forwards in between your hands. This time you're going to sweep your leg out to the right side. You may need to come up onto the tips of your left toes or the ball of your foot. Keep sweeping the foot forwards and then sweep it back. So we're going for 5 of these again. Try to make it slow and controlled. See how far you can bring that foot forwards and then sweep it back. 3 more. 2. And on the last one, heel toe your foot in between your hands. Come into a low lunge. And for this lunge, you can let your front knee go past the ankle. It makes a little bit more space for the hips to sink down into. And then instead of just sinking here, not really activating the legs, press the top of your front foot into the mat. Bring your hands to your front thigh, and you can gently press away from your thigh. So you're looking to squeeze your left glutes. Press the back foot into the mat. So you're activating the back leg. And at the same time, you're letting your hips travel down and forward. So quite a few things to think about here. Come back to your breath. 2 more breaths here. And 1. Good. Bring your fingertips to the mat for support. And then you're going to start to travel your hips back as you straighten your front leg. And then you'll rebend the knee, hips go forwards. So 5 of these. Extend the leg, hips move back. You may even start to sink down and then shifting forwards. A couple more to go. Try to find that rhythm between movement and breath. Last one. Come back to your low lunge. You can bring your hands to your front thigh again. And this time you're going to bend your back knee and lift the foot without using your hands. It's a little bit challenging here. And then you'll lower. If this feels not so great for the knee, put something under your knee so that it is supported. So we're really focusing on strengthening the hamstrings as we do this. So go for 3 more. Lift with control. Lower with control. 2 more. Lift. Lower. Lift, lower, then lift that foot again, hold it there, spread your toes wide, and you're just going to hold it here. Think of bringing your heel as close to your glutes as you can. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, release. Bring your fingertips to the mat again, and you're gonna lift your back knee, tuck your toes, and start to edge your front leg forwards. And then flex your front foot. And super important here, instead of just sinking your weight down so that you're sinking towards the mat, focus on pushing the mat away. So press through your fingertips, press through your front heel and your back toes, as if you're trying to create as much strength in the legs as possible. And this is how we build flexibility for splits here. We strengthen the muscles so that the nervous system knows that the body is supported, and then it will enable us to go deeper into each pose. So focus on flexing that front foot, toes towards your face. Press the heel down. Press through your back foot. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Edge your front foot closer to you so you can rebend the knee. Then let's step back into downward facing dog. So same sequence, second side now, starting with those leg lifts. So sweeping your left leg up on your inhale, and exhale, the leg goes down. 4 more. Lift with control and power. Slowly lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more to go. And then lifting that leg again, look forwards. This time you'll sweep it out to the left side and bring it forwards. Tap the toes and then back. 4 more of these to go. Go slowly. It's not a race. Try to find that control as you draw a big circle with the leg. Last one. Heel toe the foot in between your hands. Come down into your low lunge. Remember, you can let that knee track past that ankle. Rest your hands on your front thigh. Then focus on squeezing your right glutes, pressing the back foot and the lower leg into the mat. So your back leg should start to feel like it's really working here. Good. Then returning to your breath. Wonderful. Okay, now you'll lift your back foot and then lower it down. So each time you lift, you're looking to feel that contraction in the back of your thigh. Your hamstring is enabling that action to happen. So go for 3 more of these. Again, if you need to pad your knee, pad the knee. And then last one, keep that foot lifting, heel coming towards the glute. Let's hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. So again, you'll straighten your front leg to shift your hips back. Little fold forwards if you can. And then rebend the knee, the hips travel forwards. 4 more of these. Move slowly with your breath. And then rebend the knee, come forwards. Tuck your back toes to lift your back knee, and then edge your front foot forward so that you can straighten the leg. Flex that front foot, and then remember to push the floor away. So you want your back foot really pressing into the mat, your front heel pressing the floor away. Both legs are really working to build strength here. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Rebend the front knee, step it back into downward facing dog. You can pedal out your legs here. Take a few moments to reset. Come back to that steadiness of your breath. Then looking forwards, step your right foot forwards. Keep the legs straight. And you may want to edge your front foot a little further forward so that you can ground the front heel. Then keeping your fingertips on the mat or on a set of blocks if you have them. Try to press down through both heels, and then we'll intensify the pose by flexing your front foot. So this is how we start to add in that strengthening element. Press through your front heel. If this becomes too much at any time, just release the foot down. Maybe find a slight bend in the knee. But go to your edge, hold it there for 5. Keep pressing both feet into the mat for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring the foot back down onto the mat. Find a little bend in the knee, and then the right arm will hug around the back of your right leg so you can catch that ankle. Then shift your weight into your front foot, and you'll practice sweeping your back leg all the way up and all the way down. So lifting that leg as high as you can into a controlled standing split, and then down. 3 more to go. Lift as high as you can and lower. 2 more. Last one, as the leg goes up, hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that leg down. Good. Come back to the previous position and then step it back to downward facing dog. You may want to pedal out the legs. Do whatever feels good for you. And then looking forwards again, this time left foot steps forwards. You may need to edge your back foot a little further forward so you can ground down through the heel. Then when you feel ready, if you want to intensify the pose, flex your front foot so you're picking up the ball and the toes as if you're drawing your toes back to your face. Hold it here. Press through both heels. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Release your front foot down. Little bend in the front knee. Left hand catches the back of your ankle. Then as you shift your weight forward, sweep your back leg up and down. Controlled standing splits. 4 more to go. Lift with power and control and slowly down. Keep it going. 2 more to go. Last one, keep the leg raised. Hold it steady for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that leg down. Come back to the previous position, and then let's step it back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs if you need to reset. And then looking in between your hands, baby steps to walk the feet forwards, little by little coming into a forward fold. You can keep your feet together or have them hips width, whichever you prefer. If you'd like to go deeper here, you can either hold onto the big toes or the backs of your ankles. Start to hug yourself in towards your legs. And returning to that deepness of your breath. As I said, work with the breath if you're feeling any discomfort. With each exhale, challenge yourself to let go of any withholding. To let go another layer of tension. See if more space becomes available with each exhale. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Plant your hands and step back into plank. And then from here, lower your knees down to tabletop. Sit back on your heels and then walk your hands forwards to come into child's pose. And you can start to soften your belly, let your forehead rest on the mat. Invite your shoulders to soften. And we'll be ending our practice here. So with that in mind, you can really start to let go into the support of your mat. Know that the work is done. Deepen your breath. Slow things down even more. And when you're ready, walk your hands in towards your knees. Lift yourself up into a kneeling position. And take a moment to come back to your space. Soak in the effects of the practice. And that concludes the end of this session. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for the next one. Namaste.